Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and today you join me to take a look at the Bentley Continental Supersports. We're in the Michelin Supercar paddock at the 2017 Goodwood Festival of Speed, and I'm going to show you around this 710 horsepower beast before BenzeneBen jumps in to go for a run up the Hillclimb with Derek Bell, a legend himself. So this is going to be quite a cool video, I think. But first, let's take a little look around the new car. And obviously this is the flagship in the Bentley Continental series. The Continental GT, it's had a couple of generations, but this thing has 710 horsepower from the twin turbocharged 6-litre W12. That makes it the most powerful Bentley ever. It is also the fastest two-door or coupe four-seater in the world with a top speed of 209 miles per hour. There is 1,000 Newton meters of torque. Still has Bentley's four-wheel drive system, power distributed or torque distributed 40-60. You can see there are a number of cosmetic modifications for aerodynamics and for appearance as well. We've got the carbon fibre rear wing sitting on the top of the rear deck. We've got the dual tone paintwork with the black over the top and the white on this car, which is looking very nice. Specific wheels, very large wheels, I'll point out, and more sort of intakes and aero around the lower sort of front part of the car. But another cool fact about this is that Bentley also, the convertible version, is also the most powerful or fastest convertible in the world. The Bentayga is the fastest SUV in the world, and Bentley also have the Flying Spur, which is the fastest four-door saloon in the world. So Bentley having quite a few records and top speed achievements with these cars. Now there are going to be 710 of these made, obviously 710 horsepower, that's the connection, split between the coupes and the convertibles. And well, we're going to hear it, we're going to see it, you're going to jump inside on board the car with Ben to go for the run up the hill climb. But let's have a quick little look at the interior while we're here. You can see the sort of dual tone trim and finish. The Alcantara actually looking really nice on the seat with the diamond quilting combined with that white leather. This is luxuriousness and comfort. I mean, it's 2,280 kilos. It's not a light car, but it still does 0 to 62 in 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds on its way to that top speed. You've got some nice, this is really nice, the trim you've got around the car, the Supersports lettering here. But the big difference between this and the previous generation Supersports is it maintains the back seats that used to be stripped out, but Bentley sold 1,800 of that previous generation in total they built, so 710 of these no doubt going to be snapped up very, very quickly. Actually, let's have a quick look under the in the engine bay. So that is obviously a lot of what this is about. So we pop that open with the lever down there, come round to the front, and you've got the engine here, beautifully finished with that carbon across the top. But that is the cause or the responsibility for the 700 horsepower this thing makes. So it's a bit of an amazing car, very special. I'm looking forward to showing you more of it. Ben has arrived, who is going to be jumping into the car.
Yes, it's the Benzene Bentley Supersport, as you well know, and I will be driven up the hill by Derek Bell, legendary driver, winner of Le Mans, and many other race series.
And it's probably going to be quite fun. This track is awesome.
Yeah, I've not been up the hill before. You obviously have a few times. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Have you been in a Bentley before?
I don't think I have, no.
Okay, this is quite a special one.
Yes, it's probably the most powerful four-seater car I've ever been in. Probably by some margin.
Fair.
Yeah, very much looking forward to this.
Well, enjoy. So I'm going to hand the camera over. Ben's in charge from here with Derek, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the run up the hill in this machine, in this fabulous car.
Here we go then, pulling out onto the track to head down to the start line.
Gets a bit rowdy late after.
Yeah.
I think what it is.
Some beverage consumption perhaps?
Good in the Ferrari now then?
We were
out with the new 812 a couple of weeks ago, which is the replacement for the F12. And that was magic.
Was it really?
Yeah. 800 horsepower, naturally aspirated.
Lovely, yeah.
Sounds the absolute business. Italian V12, all the way up to 9,000 RPM. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, I know. Some bloke, I was doing an article for a newspaper in Indonesia this last week, down in Switzerland, France, and this chap, sort of having discussed everything, he then said to me, so finished it all off, we talked about all sorts of aspects of racing and things. So he said, you know, finally to finish off sort of discussing these you know, modifications and technology and all the rest of it. He said, what would it be sort of just 3 or 4 words? I said, all I really want to hear is that's what I said. It'd be interesting to see if he writes it. I'm sure he will. Oh, we'll give you some stuff. All 4 wheels, I'll just be straight in that house.
Not his, obviously.
Yeah. Could you tell him to look after my car better than that?
So here we are at the start line. And away we go. The line. Absolutely incredible.
That wasn't slow, actually.
How would you rate yourself?
I don't know.
1 to 10?
I think I'm very good for a 75-year-old.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
It was quite a good run, that.
A lot of fun. A pleasure and an honour. Thank you very much, Derek.
My pleasure.
And now the cool down.
Yeah. Then we drive home in a bloody traffic jam.
Flat out in a Bentley 1 minute, stationary in your road car the next. Welcome to Goodwood. So there we go. Porsche friend is causing chaos behind.
That in the GT3 after all, which came out and chatted to me like I knew him, but...
Oh, I don't know. I spoke to his passenger, who was very impressed.
Impressed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a bit dizzy as well. Back down the hill then, and it's just like the end of a motor race. All the marshals wave to you.
Riding into the sunset.
Yeah.
Nearly. Actually, we will be in a minute.
And a traffic jam. Back into the paddock.
I was just saying, I backed the Formula 1 in up there earlier. Came round, there was nobody there. So I just pulled over, put it in reverse, and it went back in, backing a Formula 1, just like that. And thank God I saw a bloke and he was like going, I said, well, bloody help me then. He said, you're doing all right. I said, okay.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you again.
Honestly, an honour.
No, not at all. It was fun ride, that, actually, I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Benzene's back. Tell us about it. How was it?
What an incredible experience. Pedalled up the hill by probably the safest pair of hands in a 10-mile radius.
Derek, he might be in his 70s, but he's still got
Oh
it.
yeah, he's rapid. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. there were a few moments where you could tell he was pushing it because we were close to the hay bales. Yeah.
Like whiskering past it and then past the wall as well.
Past the wall, that's a really cool section where you're into a bit of a chicane, you've got the wall coming up on your left and hay bales and trees everywhere. Just incredible.
How did the car feel? Probably quite comfortable. You're
Very
flying along.
comfortable. I said to Derek, this is the most comfortable I've been all day. Walking around here, you're on your feet so much, and then sat in the luxury of that whilst
going up
doing
the hill.
100 miles an hour on the hill.
One of the craziest things I think, and you guys might have seen this in other sort of videos, is you're just surrounded by, you're in a special car, but surrounded by so many others.
Yes, yeah, when we
It's
got up to the
crazy, right?
top, into the sort of assembly area bit, we pulled in R8 in front of us, and then we had Passen's car just in front of us there, and then this
That's the
pulled up to
Koenigsegg,
us,
yeah? And
this
then the
pulled up-
GT3.
Yeah.
And it pulled up in style, I noticed.
Yes, oh yeah, big smoky burnout. So I tried to catch some of that on the camera, but it was mostly just white outside of the windows from the tyre smoke.
Well,
Yeah, what an experience.
I think it looks pretty cool. Dual tone, do you like the dual tone, the white and black?
I kind of do, yeah. It's better, I think, than just having it all black or all white.
Gives it some more aggression, which
I
is
can-
basically what it's about.
Yeah. If I can pick on the SLS Black Series, I think it loses a little bit of something just because it's all white.
Okay.
But maybe that's my personal opinion.
Well, the car looks cool. It's going to be interesting. Well, I hope at some point I'm going to get an opportunity to take one out on the road. Maybe we'll both take it out and see what it's like. But for a first little run, it sounds like it was quite special.
Yeah, quite a first go in a Bentley. Yeah, it has to be said.
Awesome. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, Ben, for going up and taking the camera. I haven't actually seen it yet. I look forward to watching the video back myself and seeing what that car was like. But there'll be plenty more from the Supercar Paddock here at Goodwood. So make sure you're subscribed, check it all out, and we'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.